Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, along with other safety related videos and leadership training videos. Well, let's go ahead and get started with this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Now, we talked about the ears last week and how they worked. And this week we're going to talk about your hearing and some of the things that can affect your hearing. While researching this video, I ran across an article in the Saskatchewan Construction Safety Association. And I'd like to share that with you. And it's called Your Hearing. Now, imagine sitting in a room surrounded by family and yet feeling isolated, ignored, and alone. Your son-in-law is telling a story and everyone seems amused, but you can only pick up the odd word. Frustrated, you want to say, "I can't hear you, Bill. Please speak up," but you hold yourself back. Only minutes ago, you made a similar request, and while you couldn't hear the collective sigh of the family members, you could see the frustration on their faces. Your daughter raised her voice in a near shout and said, "Dad, we keep telling you to get a hearing aid. When are you going to do it?" Embarrassed, you retreat into a lonely shell and think, "I'm only 53, not 80. How can I be going deaf so early?" Damage adds up over time. The consequences of failing to protect your hearing may take years to show up. Prolonged exposure to noise exceeding 85 decibels, about the same loudness as a vacuum cleaner, can cause permanent hearing loss by damaging the microscopic hair cells in your ear. The high frequencies are the first to go. You might not be able to hear cymbals or violins clearly on stereo, and you'll find yourself boosting the treble to try and restore the sparkle. If that were the only result of hearing loss, most people could cope well, but it gets worse. Words begin to sound muffled. Did your wife's telephone message tell you to pick up a loaf of bread or to pick up Uncle Fred? In a group setting, someone who has noise-induced hearing loss can find it impossible to follow one person's voice over the background buzz of a room full of voices. It's time to take care of your hearing. While most people experience some age-related hearing loss, many have adequate hearing as long as they live. But if you work in a noisy setting and are not regularly using hearing protection, you're setting yourself up for premature hearing loss. Now, hearing aids are not a cure-all. For this condition, many people using them complain that they still can't understand all of what's said to them, especially in a crowded setting. Now, there's some hearing protection options. If you work in a situation where hearing protection is required, you have a few options to choose from, and these are earplugs. These work by sealing the ear canal from the source of noise. There are a few disadvantages to earplugs. Some people don't like to use earplugs because they have an aversion to inserting something in their ears, or if they weren't properly taught how to insert an earplug, the previous experience may have been uncomfortable, increasing a resistance to wear them. Earplugs can make it difficult to hear other voices such as warning alarms or communications from coworkers. Now, foam-type earplugs are designed to be worn only once and should be thrown away once they've been removed. Some earplugs are made of a sturdier plastic and are designed to be reused. You can tell the difference because reusable earplugs have a stem that you grasp when inserting so that you don't contaminate the part that goes into the ear. Reusable earplugs also come in styles that have a band or a string that attaches the two plugs together and allows you to remove them and wear them around your neck when not in use. The string types can also be attached to the hard hat. This application is only good for cleaner work environments where the earplugs that are out of your ears won't get dirty from being placed back in. Then there's what they call canal caps. These are a variation of earplugs that are designed to fit over the ear canal, not inside it like an earplug. Some people prefer canal caps because they don't need to be inserted into the ear canal. Most canal caps have attached string or band so they can be hung around the worker's neck when not in use. And then finally, there's earmuffs. Earmuffs are a much more expensive type of protection in terms of the initial cost, but in the long run, they last a long time if properly cared for and are easier to fit and wear. Earmuffs seal the entire ear with a cushioned cup that is much more comfortable. Earmuffs are good for intermittent use, but some people find them to be hot to wear for long periods of time. Earmuffs also come in styles that have built-in radio communication capacities. You can also purchase earmuffs that mount safely onto hard hats. And here's a final word. Remember that noise is noise. Prolonged exposure to sound levels exceeding 85 dB can cause permanent damage. Your ears don't care whether the noise is being generated by a chainsaw or a chamber orchestra. Without hearing protection, your quality of life can suffer terribly over time. All right, we'll talk about some more hearing protection types and the types of things that can affect your hearing on construction sites in another video. But be sure to check out the video that we did the time before that talks about the physiology or the physical characteristics of the ear. It's important to understand how the ear works before you can start to understand how the ear can fail. Anyway, that's it for this week's Toolbox safety topic video. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, other safety-related videos, and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day, and remember, I will see you in the field. Joe. Your son-in-law is telling a story and everyone seems amused, but you can only pick up one word. Let's see. Only minutes ago, you made a similar request, and while you couldn't hear the collective reusable earplugs also come in styles that have a band or a string that attaches to the two plugs and allows them to move. Your ears don't care where the noise is being. Flubbed it up again. A lot of fun. I hope this turns out well. I'll go through and edit it and hope it turns out well. Once again, thanks for watching and have a grateful day.